Hi Sagittarius, I'm here to do your check-in reading. We're going to do some tarot, and we're going to pull on 4 areas. I'm going to pull some thematic themes to remember for each of those areas based on the tarot that we'll be pulling. Okay, some advice from the universe as well as a challenge. We're going to pull on self, we're going to pull on home and family, we're going to pull on love, and we're going to pull on career and work. That said, I'm going to pull an overall state of being from these oracles to begin. The dreamer. I love that for you guys. Okay? That's a wonderful, wonderful energy. Okay? You guys may be dreaming. Okay? Sag is the natural explorer. Okay? Look, we even have the arrows on it. Okay. So let's pull. I'm going to start from bottom to top here. Can I have for my Sagittarius for their check-in on the area of self, please? The theme that goes along with this check-in for them. We have love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Okay. Can I pull for my Sagittarius and love their thematic lesson that goes along with this tarot reading? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. We have doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Okay. Can I please have for the area of, you guys are popping. Can I please have the area of home and family for my Sagittarius? We have happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. Okay? That's probably has a lot to do with recognizing, you know, the people that you're around make you feel happy on an internal level. Okay? Sometimes we get so busy with our everyday lives that we don't, we forget who makes us feel good, and really treasuring those people, okay? Because we all know that our time on this earth is limited, and, whether that's a soul tribe of friends, family, or loved ones, really enjoying the time we have with people, okay? And recognizing when we feel happy on an inwardly soul level around people. For work, we have change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement, okay? You guys may be experiencing some change in work. In fact, that has popped up quite frequently in your general readings with me, okay, the past couple months, especially for those of you that are involved in or entrenched in family businesses, okay, or businesses with a lot of friends or partners that you're close with. I feel like that popped up for the past several months for you guys. So if you have been experiencing a lot in those areas and haven't checked out those readings and that theme resonates for you, please go back and check them out, because there was quite a lot of crossover there, especially for people in the service industry, whether that's, the force or restaurant, hotel, hospitality industry, whatnot, or large structures, okay? Large organizations. Can I please have, let's start from top to bottom, okay? We'll start with work and career, and obviously if you're a homemaker or a student, that applies to your work and career as well, okay? And I'll try and hit on those points as well when I'm interpreting. Everything's pre-shuffled. Can I please have for home, for work and career for my Sagittarius, for their check-in, please? For work and career. What's happening in work and career? We have the moon, okay? A lot of deep emotions or some background issues going on at work, kind of in relation to what I just said. We'll see what that's about. I rarely ever pull the moon card on this aisle, so whatever it is, it's very deep. There could be some secret planning or things like that involved, or you guys could feel like, yeah, judgment just came right after it. So there's some sort of internal calling or decisions being made around you on a work and career front here that are pretty big. You got 2 major arcana here. Followed by the fates. Followed by the Wheel of Fortune. So big changes going on in career and work, okay? And some of those may be issues that, emotions may be really, really high for you guys in regards to work. Also some secrets, whether that's you keeping secrets about your plans, for change, which is the leader aisle, and I got 3 major arcana. Please tell me the challenge in this area. 2 of Pentacles, decision regarding money, okay? It's a hard decision, okay? You got major arcana on this decision. So you guys may have been vacillating. With the moon card, you can feel a little bit in the depths, especially if you feel like other people are keeping secrets around work, or you're just not fully sharing some deep emotions about some judgment calls that you're making or feeling guided to about changes at work, or whether those are happening around you, whether by choice or by other, you know, things. But this is your reading, so this judgment call is on an internal level as to yourselves, okay? And what is the advice? The advice on this is 8 of Cups, a walk away from something at work. Strength is on the bottom on that. The Queen of Swords, to be direct so that you can have a period of retreat and healing. 4 of Swords and the King of Wands. There you are. Holy cow. We're going to be pulling clarifiers, all right? But this is definitely some deep internal, you know, guideposts. I'm going to go back up to it when we start to clarify. For those of you, you know, that are on a particular course of study, you may be actually totally changing your course of study, what your focused majors on, what you're going to go to grad school for, you know, everything in that area, okay? For those of you that work from home, there's like, stuff's not, you know, going right. You know, if you're a homemaker, stuff's not going right. You need to make some decisions to properly handle everything and walk away from certain things that you know, that you need to, based on this reprioritization that you're making on an internal level. Okay, we'll go back up with clarifiers. Let's pull for family and home, please. For my Sagittarius. We have the Queen of Pentacles. With the King of Pentacles, you guys are the 3rd sign, I think, in this series I've done, and this is the last posting for this particular series of these check-ins that I'm doing, although I'll still be posting, you know, your love, your generals, and all that this month. These are a specialty spread that I designed for you guys, all right, and you're the last one, but I think only 3 other signs had a divine pair side by side like this, okay? And it was not the King and Queen of Pentacles. This is an excellent pair to have on the home and family aisle, okay? Followed by the 9 of Pentacles, okay? Which is some independence, all right? Please give me the challenge here. This is very interesting, okay? The Magician is the challenge. Okay, so you're having some problems manifesting some of the things that you'd like at home, deciding exactly the best way to manifest the changes that you want, centering around home and family. There is a divine pair here surrounding home and family. May or may not involve you in particular. There may be another divine, you know, couple that represent a King and Queen of Pentacles, okay, that are, you know, a domesticated partnership in your home and family that are representative of these. And you want your independence from those individuals, or there's issues of independence going on, but we're going to check it out further, okay? And you have the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. I love that. Okay, so you have 2 9s, the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. And wish fulfillment can be a singular wish fulfillment, even if you're chasing down somebody else that you want. Okay, if that makes sense. It's not quite the... you're finding a lot of inward peace on a family and home front right now. And it looks very fortuitous, okay? Give me some, but we'll see when we pull the clarifiers, okay? Because if this King and Queen of Pentacles are representative of other individuals, we may get some more with this here, okay? Especially if there's crossover with business and work, okay? Please give me for this love aisle, for my Sagittarius. We have the 4 of Pentacles. The Devil, the High Priestess, woo, the Tower, holy hell, what do you guys have going on in the love department? And the 5 of Wands, Sag, okay, so there is a need to release doubt here on the love front. There's something or someone that you're holding on to, 4 of Pentacles. There's some devil energy or a little bit of obsession. You may just be, you know, have that feeling of I'm crazy for them. crazy about them, whoever it is. There may be some secrets involved. I have the High Priestess here, or a great feeling of intuition, and now I have the High Priestess and the Moon in the same spread. So we'll see if there's crossover, but then they're following, I have the Tower. So there's a major upheaval. That is the challenge, is the Tower. So there may have been a Tower that you already, that is a challenge that you need to go back and kind of recover from that Tower, you know, forming a new structure, rebuilding a firm foundation with the people you choose to, okay, after a Tower moment, but we'll see. All right, because it's here as a challenge, either I feel like you are anticipating an upcoming challenge, an upcoming Tower, or this Tower has already occurred. All right, the advice here is 5 of Wands, okay, from the universe, and, you know, that's going to apply one of two ways. Either you guys need to not let other people interfere with your choices in the love department, especially if it's true love, okay, or somebody that you really, you know, find worth exploring your feelings with. Or for others of you, it could be that you need a little training in the love department, okay? Take it as it resonates. We'll explore further. Page of Wands on this self aisle. I love that because it's fire energy. All right, you're in your power here on this self aisle, and you're in a period of exploration, okay? On an inward self level, you're kind of open to exploring inward parts of yourself, okay, for further growth right now. So I love to see the Page of Wands here. All right, and then we have the Knight of Cups and the Four of Wands together. So that's, you know, that is a, I have this feeling that these two lanes are very tied in together because there's doubt going on in the love front. But yeah, I see you coming through at an eternal level to re-question love around significant romantic offers and foundation. You got a lot of love for somebody. Because I got a Knight of Cups here with the Four of Wands, somebody that you're interested in building a foundation with. Or you really want to solidify a sound foundation within yourself so that you can better carry forth love with other people. But with this Page of Wands leading off this lane, it tells me that you're in a period of exploration and study around those themes, okay, to be able to do this better, which is excellent. Okay, and then I have the Three of Wands here as a challenge. So you may be waiting. You may not feel like you are where you want to be on an internal level. Okay, for self-love, self-care right now. Okay, on this front, that you're not where you want to be, and that's okay. Like, recognition of where you are is where it all begins. Okay, you don't want to rush the process because this is a beautiful process here. I see you have going on for you, and you don't want to. You don't want to like mess up your self-love by being too hard or critical on yourself either. But I do see that you're in a period of waiting here a little bit. So we'll see how that's tied into self, okay? But I have the advice for that lane. Temperance, your major arcana card. Remaking the alchemy and mix, making the water into wine, okay? Being in touch with the emotions, tapping into your divine protection on these issues, okay? Patience, temperance. Moderation, all while staying in balance with the feeling of love. So not pushing your feelings away, recognition of those feelings, kind of a quiet state of being with those feelings, if that makes sense, and then taking that outwards. I love that you end here with your major arcana. Okay, let's pull some clarifiers and get into it more, shall we? Okay, I'm gonna use this little Martin Greer deck. Okay, I'm gonna go back up to the top for you guys. All right, on this change aisle, please give me some clarifiers on the moon here for my Sagittarius. Judgment, which is the very next card. Six of Cups, King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles has now shown up twice in your reading. This is a figure. Could be you, especially if you have Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, but does not have to be. The King of Pentacles could be a boss-like figure that you have at work, okay? Especially if he's a, nurturing individual. You may or may not be involved in family with this person as well, because King of Pentacles is right down here, or this is you, okay? King of Pentacles is usually a business owner. I have it here with Judgment, okay? With this moon aisle, really thinking this might be another individual. Okay, I want one more. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I think that this is another individual, okay, in your work environment, especially if work is involved with family or home somehow. You may have had prior feelings of abandonment or being left out in the cold by this individual, okay? For others of you, you're trying to make some internal judgment calls about work, and some of you may be thinking of leaving. I mean, this lane starts with, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So there's definite contemplation of movement here. I got Judgment right after this, okay? Tell me about the Judgment. This, whatever this is, it's been going on for a while. Queen of Cups, yeah. The Hermit and Strength. Wow. That's some hell of arcana right there, okay? Strength card, Judgment call, Hermit. You're really going into some internal introspection over this. Really trying to go in touch with your emotions here, Sag. Okay, especially if you've got some water in your chart, but she is very in touch with her emotions, okay? So it's like this moon can be almost overwhelming sense of emotions, all right? And Strength is really like tempering yourself. It can kind of go along with this temperance vibe in some ways, taming the internal beast. And I see you going into an inward place to reflect here, you know, on your knowledge and before you make any decisions. But this is an internal, this is an internal call here. Okay, and the Wheel of Fortune's right after it, which is very fortuitous, highly linked to Jupiter. So a lot of these things may have popped off or gained a lot of momentum with Jupiter's transit of Aries, which trines your sign, okay? All right, since it moved out of Pisces within the last month and a half. I have the Fool. Yeah, you want to take a fool's leap towards what? Your independence here at work. You know, especially, I mean, and if for those of you, and that based on a feeling of discontent, okay? You want to take a fool's leap here, okay? That's what's up ahead of you. This is just very clearly written, okay? For those of you that are students, you may be changing the course of study or where you study, what you're going to study, where you're going to work, what kind of field you're going to work in, what kind of business you're going to work in, especially if there's ties to business and family. That can be incredibly scary and a long, arduous process of like leaving the family business to go do something else. So that is a big, big change. Okay, give me the Two of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, yeah, the Eight of Swords, and the Page of Swords. So again, for those of you that are studying, and really like taking a look at what you want to do and having a lot of communication, you feel tied up here about communicating about a decision or choice that you want, okay? There's a lot of, these are self-imposed limits, self-imprisonment, okay? And to have it here with the Page of Swords literally could be about involving yourself in new courses of communication and learning on new avenues, even if it's branching out into new avenues at work, all right? And Page of Pentacles carrying forward, there's decisions or maybe a little bit of fear or feeling tied up about money, and how to make a change while also taking care of yourself. That's happening here, but it's, it's happening. And the Wheel of Fortune's here and time waits for nobody. So I think you're going to make the leap, but your challenge is obviously feeling a little bit pent up there, okay? But the advice from the universe is Eight of Cups, walk away. To go, yeah, that it's going to be a just move for you, okay? I mean that you've sacrificed yourself to the higher state of being, Hangman here, okay? And when you get that urge to walk, you know when to walk. Do as much forward planning as you can, but it's going to bring you a feeling of justice around it, okay? And I did have the Three of Swords here, and it came out in the reverse. So for those of you who have had heartbreak around work scenarios in the past, I really see this healing for you when you fully commit to this change and embark on a new beginning for yourself, Sagittarius, okay? I really do. And for others of you that are staying exactly where you're at, you're going to be walking away from certain things and kind of reinventing the way that you do your career so that it's more in line with some things that you're feeling on an internal level here about how to run your business or work that you may not be fully expressing for one reason or another, especially if you're in a corporate environment possibly. You're going to be making some judgment calls to make decisions, to step on the wheel of fate and kind of take the wheel more, okay? To take the wheel more at work, take the helm more, okay? And you'll be walking away from old patterns or ways of handling things at work, okay? Let's go into this family and home aisle for my Sagittarius. I mean, the dreaming, especially with the moon here phase about this, has been going on for a very, very long time. But now the internal judgment call has percolated and the tea is steeped, so to speak, okay? It's ready to drink. All right, can I have the Queen of Pentacles here? Wow. Yeah. And what did I say about these repeating with up here and up here? On this Queen of Pentacles, I get heartbreak, the Hermit, and the World. There's an ending here. If for some of you, this could represent mother-father energy, and for some of you may have lost a female figure in your life, okay, or be separating from one. Take it as it resonates for you, okay, because the King and Queen of Pentacles is also my sign for a domesticated partnership, okay, especially on a home and family area of a tarot spread I designed, okay, that can stand for like, you know, you run a household together and both parties work, for instance, okay? King and Queen of Pentacles can sometimes be representative of those mates inside the home for me, okay? So you may have an ending or breakup here, all right, but, and it's towards greater independence. Nine of Pentacles, Magician is the, you know, but you're having problems with the, yeah. On the King of Pentacles, I get Strength, the Queen of Cups, and Justice again, and I just shuffled these. So, the work and home are tied in together here for you guys. They just are. And with this King of Pentacles, again, this is somebody you have a lot of love for, okay? You know, or, you know, there might be somebody else you have a lot of love for that could be representative of Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or have those significantly placed in their charts in one area or another. And then with this Strength here, you know, Major Arcana for Libra, and then we have Leo here too. I mean, I'm sorry, Libra here as well, you know, number 11. I just feel like there's something internally here, you know, and for those of you that are feminine, that are this Queen of Pentacles, and this isn't your mother, but you're like, experiencing an ending or some issues with a domestic partnership, this is somebody you very much love, but you have to have a lot of strength around this individual for some reason or another right now, surrounding a major issue, okay? And for those of you that are masculine, that identify that this is your domesticated partnership, there may be somebody else involved, okay? And or this Queen of Pentacles, and you may be experiencing some sort of breakup, but you are in an emotional space about the decision. You do feel like it's a just decision, although you're really having to like gather your strength to do it, okay? And for those of you where there's a crossover and this is external people in your family, there is an issue of some sort of break and ending, you know, here. The arcana around the cards all look like it's positive. I don't see a lot of negative arcana around the cards, as hard as the things may be, okay? Right after we have the Nine of Pentacles. King of Cups. Now we have a divine pair. King of Cups, Two of Swords. You're like, there's a need to take off the blindfold here and to step into an emotional power state, and Nine of Pentacles on that, about your independence, okay? About your independence and making a decision here, Sagittarius, okay? King of Cups. Or for others of you, you may have had a King of Cups like individual that's stepping into their own independence, okay? All right, leaving a home or family environment, okay, for a greater state of emotional well-being and their happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path, okay? That's an awareness and a check-in that when we're not happy, we check in with ourselves on an emotional level, King and Queen of Cups, to say I'm not. And where you can't fix something, you only control yourself, you know. There are times when eventually you make certain decisions, okay, that are just to make sure for the health of everybody, you know, including yourself, okay? All right, why is the Magician here? The Magician is here as a victory, all right? And, but that is, I'm sorry, the Magician is here as your challenge. And what I got on it, what I see with it is like it's going to be victorious. There's some waiting and some slow steps that need to be taken for you guys to go into full manifestation mode on what you want. You know it's victorious, but just keep plotting. I know it's like plod and then wait, because I have the Knight of Pentacles with the Three of Wands. So I feel like there's like make you know 2 or 3 steps each day, or you know however many steps, you know, divide it out, you know, and plot along, and then you have to wait. And maybe there's frustration around that because you're waiting for your manifestation, but it will be victorious. But there's, for whatever reason, this process that you're going through on a home and family level is plod, 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 wait for results. Plod, 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 wait for results. There's victory if you just do that. I know it's frustrating, but that's the advice here, okay? With 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups, I get the Moon, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Wands, okay? That's it. That's it. This ties back into the Moon up top, okay? There is a wish fulfillment for you guys. You know that, and you may not be fully talking about it, and it's about moving your harvest. For some of you, replanting your harvest elsewhere and having discussions with somebody about planting a new harvest, okay? And or movement, okay? 8 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, and the Moon. It's going to be a wish fulfillment. But you guys need to... part of that wish fulfillment is going to be discussing it. Okay, you guys, you know, even though you're in this plan of plod, 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 wait, 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 plod, 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 wait, 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 there's going to be, there is on offer like some wish fulfillment from tapping into yourself and being like, look how much I've moved, or look at this, or look at that. Taking time to rest, reflect about the changes that you're making along this journey. Okay, take that as it resonates, Sagittarius. Okay, I'm going to move down here to this aisle on love where the Tower is and the Devil, and see what is going on here. For those of you that have major placements at the Capricorn Sagittarius cusp, this could be you here. For those of you that do not, although we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. To see the 4 of Pentacles by the Devil, I don't think it's going to be all positive, you know, behavior. There's something that's being stuffed down here in one way or another. There's a need to release doubt regarding your love life here. I release the need to know all the answers, okay, but to embrace love here. There's something you're holding on to. 4 of Pentacles, weighing out, kind of stuck a little bit with the Devil here next to it. Let's see. Yeah, there's some emotional discontent here with this 4 of Pentacles. Now I have the 4 of Cups, okay? And here's some feelings of lack or abandonment here. You're waiting on somebody maybe that you're holding on to feelings for, that you may not be talking to them right now. And there's some discontent and waiting around in regards to that. You may feel like there is an Ace of Cups on offer that you didn't get to tap into, or something that you felt was like very good that you didn't get to tap into, and there's a period of waiting here, Sagittarius. Okay, the Devil, Ace of Swords, wow, 5 of Wands, which is also at the end of this lane. Ace of Swords, 5 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands. There's the lot heavy on the Wands energy here, and there's some truth spoken. There needs to be some truth spoken about some devil-like behavior here, okay? Because it's become a really heavy burden. Or you're afraid to speak to somebody because it's a heavy burden to speak to somebody about some competition, possibly. But it needs to be done because you're kind of like sitting in this space where it's a really heavy burden. Give me 2 more on that. Okay, because you need to release the High Priestess and the Knight of Rods. You need to move on this. You want to take action and move, but High Priestess is a non-action card sometimes, and you're not. And it's a hard. What's a heavy burden? Ace of Swords. The truth about something is a heavy burden here. Okay, but you need to make action to talk, you know, to those that you can engage in conversation with. Okay, about your doubts and about some truths, maybe. Okay, that's what you're feeling a little stuck here, Sag. Okay, give me the High Priestess here. Knight of Swords, King of Rods, there you are. You really need to tap into your intuition and talk. Ace of Rods, about your passion, okay? Knight of Swords, to speak the truth, to bring the truth, to deliver the truth, and to act. Sorry, I'm back, guys. Okay. What I got on the High Priestess was the King of Rods, which is you, the Ace of Rods, okay, which is all about passionate new beginnings, all right, and something new, home, family. You know, there's a lot of passion behind something. Knight of Swords, this is an actor, he moves quick. Knight of Rods was right here. You already wanted to move, and I just explained, you know, there's a period of shut mouth, closed mouth. You feel closed off from somebody you want to talk to here. And you need to move. You need to talk to be able to fully step in, and using your intuition has really brought you to a place of standing in a power of a king here, all right? Being fully aware of your passion and what you're going to go after and what you're not, and releasing doubt, okay? Because you're in a king role here by the time you get to this High Priestess, okay? But there may have been some secrets in not talking. Because I had the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. But you know it's going to bring a tower moment, the talking, or you fear one. Let's see, that's the challenge, okay? Yeah, Eight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Strength. This could have been an upside down family situation, or a tower around a family situation, or going after, you feel imprisoned to go after what you want in love, which is taking significant strength because you're afraid it'll cause a tower moment in your home environment or dealings with family, and that's left you feeling tied up. But you're trying to, towers happen whether you want them to or not. They're unavoidable, okay, because structures are not built soundly. So the pressure will continue to rise until a tower happens. Okay, so you can take charge of it, your emotions and things like that beforehand, to make moves and to discuss and stuff like that. But towers will happen. You know, the only time towers are avoidable is when we move before the universe has to move for us, okay? All right, give me some more on this. The Empress, okay? This could be you, all right, as this Empress, all right? All right, or it could be another divine feminine figure that you want to move towards, okay? Maybe a mother, okay? But a very, very attractive, highly attractive, you know, female that may also be a mother. All four queens in one. She carries out, she loves to nurture, okay? You feel a little bit tied up around this individual or home or family, or you feel like you're going to cause issues in the family you have, family connections you have in one way or another, okay? But you're trying to gather the strength to do it, okay? You want to run towards this person. Part of that may be secretive right now, okay? What's this Five of Wands here? Temperance, the World, Three of Pentacles. You want to reform a collaboration here, or there was some bickering, battling, and competition here. All right, that's ending. You're trying to gain some patience here, all right? But it could have involved prior work relationships as well. Three of Pentacles, all right? Or foundations, friendships. Give me another one. King of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Hangman. Yeah. There's some multiple people involved here, which cause delays and or holdups, okay? That you're really trying to get yourself in a higher state of being though here, okay? And you are training. You are training yourself and releasing doubts right now, if that makes sense, okay? You are training yourself to release doubts, to breathe in, have temperance, recognize the divine within you and without, make a new mix, make a new alchemy, while recognizing your feelings and cutting off third-party interference in the things that you want to go after. Realizing what your decisions are in regards to love versus other people's pressures on you in regards to love, Sagittarius, okay? And releasing doubt so that you're ready for incoming gifts that will head your way. Will you have a tower? Looks like. Either there will be one or you already had one, okay? Or you're anticipating one here, okay? And but you know that you need to do this to move forward from your heart space because of the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, everything I went over with that discontent, okay? All right? Okay, let's move forward. Let's go into this self aisle, which I think just has a ton to do with this other aisle as well, because on the internal level, and that's what I mean. Like, it may not all be externalized now, although it's going to be, and yes, it may cause a little bit of a tower moment, or you're fearing the tower, but really the tower is on the internal level, right? First, right? It's like realizations, and then like taking hold of those realizations. Yes, you may have structure changes, but if you've well prepared yourself for the realizations that you've made from a heart and soul level first, those changes won't be as hard because you already anticipated them, if that makes sense. And I see you doing that here very well on an internal level, because we start out with love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Page of Wands, that means you're exploring that. You're really trying to feel that. For what? Knight of Cups. That's like the ultimate creativity and action figure Lancelot, you know? You're really getting in touch with your power to love, okay? Yourself and others on an internal level, to build foundations. And you may be redesigning your ideas of love around home and family relationships right now, and what you want, and feeling a great deal of love internally, and that is going to foster all the changes that you want here. That's what's going to carry you through, if that makes sense. Okay, let's pull some on this Page of Wands. Two of Wands, King of Rods, there you are again, and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, so you are going to be taking action, okay, on this, okay, and a king-like power, okay, to go talk to somebody else about some of these things, because they've percolated for a long time, okay? Take that as it resonates, okay? Knight of Cups. Queen of Rods. Divine pair now, next to each other. Five of Cups and wish fulfillment, okay? So in this Knight of Cups, you may have felt like you lost out on an opportunity, or had to walk away from another, you know, Queen of Rods like figure. Very entrepreneurial, very charismatic, in the upright, very healthy. This person is a wish fulfillment for you, okay? You may be mourning the loss of this individual in one way or another, okay? But you're really exploring those feelings, and I feel like there's going to be some talking here in the future, or that's what you're preparing for on an internal level, and the preparation looks beautiful. It looks like you're fully engaged in recognition of the feelings involved with it. Okay, Four of Wands. Eight of Wands. This is going to be movement. Yeah. Four of Wands, Eight of Wands. And strength in the world. You guys may have had some endings in marriage or significant commitment as well. There may be communications about that. Okay, and finding the strength to communicate about that with somebody else. Okay, take it as it resonates. And then there's this Three of Wands, which is like after you communicate, you're like waiting. Or after you make these moves and these changes, then you feel like you're waiting. Okay, when do my ships come in again? I've done all this work. I've done all this internal work. I've done all this external work. Like when do I receive, you know, so to speak here? Three of Wands, okay? Please clarify. Okay, Ten of Wands. It's a heavy burden, yeah. And Empress again. Some of you guys are in love with somebody, and the Chariot. You want to move, or you're waiting for somebody to move towards you, okay? It's a heavy burden, this waiting, okay? Three of Wands, okay? Waiting for your ships to come in, all right? Temperance, why is it here? This is all beautiful. This is a very beautiful, yeah. Page of Cups, a love offer, maybe apology that's going to be going on here. Six of Pentacles, where there's proper give and take, and you're going to really, with Temperance here, you have divine protection to bring that apology about starting again, planting a harvest, okay? Bringing a love offer to someone, okay, that you want to invest in, all right? Where there's going to be equal give and take. Divine protection here for that, Sagittarius, okay? And that's give and take to yourself too, you know, and loving yourself, okay? This is a beautiful, beautiful reading. I hope you guys are doing great. Please like, share, and subscribe, and be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, and stellums. And I will see you guys in the other check-ins, okay? For this month, I'll be doing a Celtic Cross Love spread, and I will be doing the general reading as well, probably mid-month, since I did these check-ins that are extremely detailed as well. And then I will also be starting to do some partnership polls, and I've been posting in Tutelary Tales. Thank you guys, all my new subscribers, and I love you guys, and I'll see you later, okay? Bye, Sag.